Hello there, and yesterday I was the luckiest Company of Heroes fan because I was invited to the Company of Heroes 3 press event in London, and the very least I can do for you fans is show you a taste of what I got to experience. You're going to be seeing snippets of videos and photos in this collage that's coming, and there'll be some voiceover added. I did record a lot in portrait mode, you'll have to forgive me, I was very tired, had to wake up very early to go to London, and just a big thanks to SEGA and Relic and everybody that organised yesterday's event. It was an absolute blast. And for you fans, hopefully you can get a taste of what the press experienced. So thank you.
Or it was this one. I think it might have been this one. Here we go.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Come on in.
So this is Commander Jasmine, I believe.
Captain for you.
Captain! Oh wow, sorry, so sorry.
Welcome.
Insubordination already. So this is the event. Lots of lovely people are helping Relic with this. It's been an amazing experience so far. Everything's themed as well.
It is, yeah, including the outfits.
Yes.
Let's go downstairs first, shall we?
Let's have a look. I think even the toilets are themed. But this building is kind of like World War II orientated already, isn't it?
It is actually, yeah. It was used during the Blitz by the Welsh community.
Ooh, the Welsh.
Yes, it was actually, once we go upstairs, you'll see it was an old chapel.
Ah.
So, come on in. This is the welcome room.
And earlier Jasmine was on that stage earlier. We had David Littman and another producer kind of guy doing a really cool presentation. There's loads of press people in here and showing all about the game. They focus mostly on how much value for money they're going to put in the game, like 4 factions, 2 campaigns and all this. We had coffee and a little bit of breakfast. And yeah, it's just a nice feel to it. And there's something behind there. I think that must be for interviews, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Oh, let's have a little look.
Little sneak peek.
Woo! Oh wow. Yes, that's definitely one of them. I wouldn't like to be under that light. I didn't have much sleep last night. Right then.
All right, shall we go upstairs then?
Yes, please.
Straight into the main room.
Cool.
Bathroom.
This is the...
Got some Relic folks you might recognise as well here.
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
One here, one here.
Ah, this is Andy Bergen.
Video.
He's
No, this is video.
no longer a community manager anymore.
Oh, right on the spot.
He's been promoted to he's promoted to an infantry soldier now. So yeah, that was Andy from Relic, and there he is holding an STG. My first entrance into the building went something like this, though. I had to give my password to an Italian partisan, who was then interrogated by German soldiers.
No friends. Non prepare, fai via. Ok, scusi.
Pretty cool. This is my first entrance into the main play area.
Wow, look at
And
this.
they've done a lot with it.
Holy crap.
Really impressed by how they set everything up.
Okay, this is actually better than the GCS 3 setup.
It's the British Colonel dude that was giving everybody orders throughout the day. I think I have a photo of him coming up next. This is just a panoramic of the setup, having sat down at the PC for the first time. There he is with one of the executive producers of Relic. And here's some of the food we had throughout the day. I was really impressed by that. And this is my favourite bit, a BMW sidecar from World War II. I've always wanted to sit in one, and I got that opportunity. There's me wearing a trench coat and helmet. And here's the guns.
And this is absolutely awesome. We've got one of these authentic weapons. Very first time I've got it. So this is a Mauser.
Always wanted to cycle a bolt action.
Not too bad for very few practices. A mad minute now, so we've got 5 to do. I'm already tired to be honest, so I'd probably be dead at this moment.
It was harder than it looks.
I'll do 3. Today with one of my favourite people so far. He's are you a reenactor, would you say, or a history enthusiast? What would you call yourself?
All of the above. I'm actually here today with History in the Making, who have set up the weapons display and actually provided everything else that we have with us.
Right, you've got a massive arsenal, and I want you to give us 3 facts, because I've got a very history-focused Company of Heroes audience on YouTube. 3 facts we probably don't know about any of these
3
weapons.
facts, okay, I'll start then first with a British weapon, which is ironic because I'm in a German uniform. A really interesting design feature with this one is, so for example, you've loaded the weapon, you have a round in the chamber. You're ready to go, you're ready for action, you're ready to engage.
Yeah.
That situation changes. You can release the spring, you can close the bolt with the round still chambered.
Interesting.
But instead of having to work the bolt again, you can manually engage that whilst leaving the round in the chamber, and you're ready to go again.
So you get yourself out of a sticky spot, I suppose.
Quickly, yeah. Very, very, very good rifle, the SMLE. I think we'll go for the MP40 again.
Oh, yes.
First submachine gun made of completely synthetic materials. Folding stock for use by armoured vehicle crews. You could take it inside. You could just fold this underneath onto the belly of the weapon.
And yeah, you were telling me about this earlier.
The little notch here, I don't really think it happened practically very much because the risk is still great, but you could put this outside of a slit inside the vehicle. The thinking was you can secure the weapon.
It was
like that.
in German. It was called a Notch-and-Kompflerhausen.
Notch and Kompflerhausen, there we
It
go.
was, yeah.
But I don't think in practice that actually happened because you have a huge risk of that coming back inside the vehicle and terrible things happening with...
Oh, that could be bad. That could be messy. A lot of clean-up.
Yes.
You don't want that. Go and watch your last one.
I don't know, there's a lot to choose from, isn't there?
There is. What about a bazooka or Panzer Shrek?
Well, the Panzer Shrek, that was actually a German copy of the American bazooka. The Germans got hold of this, the American-made bazooka, and they thought that is a superb idea, we need one.
Yeah.
But of course, being Germans, what they did is they actually scaled it up and they made it a thicker diameter.
That's a big tube. Very good, very
But
good.
they had to have a blast shield on there because you ran the risk of getting burnt quite badly when using
And the instruction manual said you cannot shoot them from within an enclosed space, but Company Heroes
not.
famously, you can. And some of the Germans have the voice line, "Don't read the manual next time." There you go. So it's an amazing also. We've already seen. I'll try and edit this all together. What was your name, friend? Sorry.
Gavin.
And what's your name today, Gavin?
Gustav.
Gustav. He interrogated me ruthlessly earlier today. Thank you, Gustav/Gavin. So here's me holding an STG, and coming up is me now driving a model Sherman tank. There was a competition to see who could drive it around the track, a desert warfare track, the fastest that day. Needless to say, I did not win. So he's briefly told me tool right stick, look forwards, left, right, backwards. Here we go.
Alright, you're back on track.
Yeah, that was a pathing error.
You're back on track. All good.
Disorientating. There we go.
And you're home.
Not too bad in the end.
Done.
But other than the pathing error, that wasn't my fault. Something happened with the game there. So coming up next is the escape room. We teamed up in teams of 5, and this is the scenario we were greeted with.
Everywhere, but he's left it, and I keep trying to get it, and I just can't figure out how.
It was a really tricky scenario, and somehow my team won. We got the fastest time, and we won pocket compasses as a result, which is a really cool souvenir to take home, and also a Company of Heroes 3 medal. And I had an absolute blast. Big thanks to everybody that organised it and invited me. Wish you guys could have been there too, but hopefully you enjoyed this video to give you a taste of what it was like. And yeah, I had an awesome time. And I, of course, have my content embargo for the 1st of December, and I have some really cool content of me versus Vulcan. And here's a sneak peek of how that started. So I'm here with Vulcan HD Gaming, is it?
Yep, hello.
This guy's a Steel Division legend, and he's got a beer in hand. I've also now got a beer in hand, and we're about to... They've put us, the only community-ish kind of people, in a 1v1 together, of course. So all the press are getting to play each other, and the actual YouTube dudes are going to play it out on Gardens. So that's what I'll be showing next.